Here today. Welcome to the live stream. Forest Green versus Forest Green live stream. Today we face Preston in the league, then we will face Everton in the cup, and then on to Brighton, Brentford, QPR for the other 3 games. Ten's 5 games coming up, but 5 games that are definitely worth the time and the effort that we will be putting into them. Same team as always going out onto the park. Let's hope we can get a win against Preston, who we couldn't beat last season. Who actually beat us on the last day of last season to pip us to the league title. So we're out for retribution here today, and that's the top scorer, Erling Haaland. So he is ready for this today. It's Forest Green against Preston to start the stream off. Let's just get ready to kick off. You don't need to know the teams, you've seen the team to start with. So hey guys, the Fulham video was online earlier today. Sadly though, it wasn't letting me put a title or a description in, so the video is up as untitled for the time being. Hopefully that can get changed. Hopefully it'll let me change that, because I would rather it have the title so everyone knows what game it is. This stream will be going live on going on to YouTube tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. When that goes on YouTube, if you've missed the stream live, you can watch it then and see the progress that we're making, hopefully progressing into the Carabao Cup semi-final. That's the main aim. Oh, good little bit of control there. Good ball. Now let's think objectively here. I'm looking for your guys' opinions on who I should sign for next season. I was thinking of that already. Hemmings! Oh, offside. It did look offside, to be honest. But yes, I'm looking for your guys' feedback. I'm looking for your guys' ideas on who I should sign ahead of next season. I'm wanting to be prepared, whether that be signing to fight for the Championship title or signing to survive in the Premier League. I'm intrigued as to hear as to who you think would make good additions to this already impressive squad. And here's that Norwegian Haaland. Trying to dink it back to Hemmings there, but it's not for happening. But yeah, I've got a few signing targets in mind. I'm not sure they'll be proper Premier League standard players, but I am hoping that's where you can come in and help me out with some suggestions. The main one I'm looking at is a striker. I know we have Haaland and Hemmings who are scoring for fun at the moment. There's no guarantee they're going to step up and do that next season. Ryan Seager is back up, but he's not really firing on all cylinders in the games that we bring him on in. So I'm looking for another striker just as backup, and the man I'm looking at is Moussa Dembele, as we all know, from Celtic. So I'm thinking could play an important part next season, whether it's Championship or Premier League. I think could do good either way. That's a good save. Good save to deny Joe Worrell. This is what Preston did his last season as well. The last time we played them, when they won the league, could be dangerous. Beat us to pip us league title. We were a better team, forced their keeper into all sorts of crazy saves. But then they took their 2 chances that we presented them, and that's what won them the game, really. So retribution is playing a pivotal role in this, but more importantly is the chance to keep in touch with the top two. Great cross! Oh, that was a horrible ball to begin with, but Holland's got it back. Mitchell again. Oh, crank ball! Well, a wee bit of problems going forward for Preston there. Now they're coming at us, but I apologise for the Fulham game being late up, by the way. As I said, I'm trying to get these videos up daily. The reason the Fulham game was so late up is because I had some issues with uploading it. I uploaded it 3 times actually. Each time came up untitled, so I tried to change the title of the game. Wasn't letting me change the title, so I ended up leaving it at untitled. I'll keep trying to change the title, guys, so you can find it a bit easier, but all that matters is it's up. It's the full video that's up. Hands down, I had in the description, which it then didn't post the description, as it is hands down the best game of the season so far. What a ball by Haaland! Good header on! Declan Rudd doing well there. But you have a wee look at goalkeeping positions to strengthen really for next season. I mean, Morris is good and stuff, but I gave him a few tries in the league below as well, and in League 2. Isn't really the best of players, let's just put it that way. He's doing an okay job for us so far this season. We have got Trikoupis, who's back up on the bench. He's a Greek goalkeeper who we've promoted from our youth academy. We might give him a wee try next season. We might give him a wee try cup games, or maybe if Morris starts going on a bit of a bad run of form, Trikoupis might get a regular run in the team. Defence, I think I've got pretty much sorted. A few backups which I can call up from the youth academy and stuff, just to cover injuries and the like. But this boy Mitchell that we've got a right back just now is definitely a great player for us. Brought up from the youth academy, utterly terrific, outstanding at everything he does. Miranda and Horn up from the youth as well. We've got Marcus Morgan on the bench, who's came up from the youth. We've got Peter King, who we've got out on loan, who's came up from youth. Morris up from youth. The rest of them I've signed, but it's looking promising at the moment. We've got another striker in the form of Ollie Mitchell again, is his name. He's up from the youth as well, but he's not the best of goal scorers, which is why he's not getting a look anywhere near this team at the moment, because Haaland and Hemmings are just too good in front of goal. No point in dropping them. But so far 0-0, it's not the worst result in the world, but it's not the most ideal either. As we look to keep in touch with the top two here. Oh, Haaland. Oh, Tavernier. Oh, unlucky. But yeah, guys, as I said in the Ipswich video that I know everyone will have watched, I'm looking for your thoughts, whether you're wanting the extended highlights packages, if that's good enough for you, whether you want full match highlights, just to like record a full match, put it up, or whether you want me to stream more and then just upload the stream to YouTube afterwards. Just let me know your thoughts and comments, guys. That's really helpful if you can do that for me, because that way I can provide you with the exact content that you want, and no issues will arise from that. Can't really get through them at the moment. They're defending really well. Well held by Brandon Morris. But yeah, their defence is really rock solid at the moment. It's watertight, and causing a bit of a problem for us. Good turn back, good ball. Oh, Hemmings can't get there, but it is going to be a throw to us.
It is going to be a change here, and it looks like a strategic one.
Good wee ball in. Oh, Green's there, but oh, the ball was behind him. He was never going to get that on target. We'll bring Alfie Mason on for Ivan Miranda. See if he can make a wee difference in that holding midfield role. Green at least got his head on that, but you could tell as soon as it went into him, it was behind him. He was having to stretch for it. He was never going to get that on target. The only likely outcome of that was that it was going to bounce out for a goal kick, because they weren't going to be stupid enough to keep that in. Yeah, guys, are you happy with the Forest Green season, or man, as again, Preston are just one of these teams I can't seem to beat at the moment. I don't know what it is about Preston. I really don't know what it is about Preston, but they're just so difficult to beat at the moment. There's Morgan on for Tavernier, see if he can make a difference. Are you happy with the Forest Green game, guys? The Forest Green career, guys? Because I know I've started that a bit late and you've not seen me rise all the way from League 2. Or would you rather keep watching Forest Green, or would you rather me start one from scratch so that you can watch me build all the way up? That's another thing I'd like you to let me know in the comments, because that way I can provide the best possible footage and that you're requesting, not that I am just choosing to give you green. Oh, well done, Berud. Because I really do want to give you exactly what you're looking for. So if you're not looking for this Forest Green, if this is no interest to you, you would rather me start again from scratch so you can see it the full length of the way, then let me know in the chat just now, or in the comments on YouTube, or even let me know on Twitter. Everyone knows my Twitter by now, at HighVoltageGam1. But it's a great ball over the top. Sessignon seems to have swapped sides with Mitchell at the moment. A good clearance. Didn't press for him to do that, he's just done it himself. But yeah, this is a very interactive series, regardless whether we're doing it with Forest Green or you want me to do it with somebody else. Very interactive series, guys. I want you to get involved as much as possible. Basically, if you tell me to sign a player, I'll have a look at him. If you want me to sign him, I'll sign him. If you don't want me to sign him, you let me know and I don't sign him. It's that simple. It's going to be hopefully the most interactive FIFA series on Twitch and YouTube that there's ever been, because I'm not going to sign any players now without viewers saying so. So all the signings going forward are going to be up to you. The starting 11 going forward is going to be up to you. Oh, that's a good cross. I would love to see young Alfie Mason score. It's a great ball. Just can't go on the end of it. I think Preston are going to do it to us again. Seem a wee bogey team for us at the moment, to Preston. Last season we couldn't beat them, and we can't beat them again this season, even with a better squad than the one that they beat last season. It's terrifying, actually, how easily Preston can get results against us. How difficult it is for us just to get through their defence. Well, that's full time, guys. Preston game's over and done with. 14 minutes into the stream, we've already lost the first game of it. So that's not exactly what we were hoping for, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Definitely not the worst thing in the world. And definitely worse things. Definitely worse things.
Derby County 2, Brentford 2. Huddersfield Town 1, Crystal Palace 1.
But yeah, guys, it's
City 2, Cardiff City 0.
I'm basically looking for your feedback, as I say. That's pretty much all I'm looking for at the moment.
2, Fulham 0. Nottingham Forest 2.
So if you give me as much feedback as humanly possible,
Burnley 2.
and it will help
Reading 1, Bolton Wanderers 1. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Nottingham Forest with...
Sorry guys, I'm just checking my stream on my phone just now, just to see...
The table are Burnley with 38 points. In third and falling are Brighton and
if you can
Hove
hear my voice, okay.
36 points. In fifth, rising up the table, are Queen's Park Rangers with 30 points. In sixth, moving down, are Reading with 29 points. In seventh and falling are Crystal Palace with 29 points. In eighth, climbing the table, are Millwall. With bottom of the table, Sheffield United.
So everything seems okay on the stream.
Moving up the table, second
You can hear my voice.
down are Oxford United with 14
So
points. Third bottom and falling
it's good to
are Fulham
continue.
with 14 points. Fourth bottom
And it's time to
rising
play
up the
Everton.
table are Bolton Wanderers with 15 points. Fifth bottom, Bristol City with 16 points.
So, Everton game coming up. Now that I've checked the stream, everything is running smoothly. You can hear my voice. I've had a few, as I say, I've had a few problems with my mic. I just wanted to make sure I was coming through okay. Everything seems brand spanking new, so it's time to keep going. Don't actually have the chat up on my phone at the moment, guys. So if you're trying to talk to me through chat, I might not see your messages, but your viewership is greatly appreciated. I'm getting the chat up now, so I've got the chat up, guys. If you're wanting to talk, feel free. Everything's there, and it's time for us just to go on and play Everton now. I apologise to the guys watching this on YouTube that there's that big moment of silence when I was checking the stream to make sure my voice was coming through perfectly fine. We've established now that it is, so we can keep going forward now. But yeah, big apology to you, because to the streamers it's fine, because they can understand it. To the ones watching this back on YouTube after the stream's over, not going to be quite as obvious to you. So deeply sorry for the big moment of silence there. But yeah, looking forward to this game. Carabao Cup quarter-finals. I'm dreading it in a way, but at the same time, looking forward to it greatly. So here's the tree at the moment. We're playing Everton, quarter-finals. So let's see if we can advance to a semi-final.
Quarter-final of the English League Cup, and a real titanic contest in prospect.
We'll do crossfield balls quite a lot, so I apologise if that's not your thing.
Two excellent teams, been in good form.
Got the Everton lineup for
But
you.
here goes.
Williams plays with Ramiro Funes Mori at the back. Idrissa Gueye plays with Morgan Schneiderlin in the centre of the park.
It's a good
And they'll
pass.
play with a sole striker.
I would love to get to a semi-final with Forest Green. That's a poor cross.
Backing his own skill as the opposition trying to nick the ball from him.
So Everton,
Now Rooney,
obviously favourites for this one.
turn pass. And here they are on the attack.
But I'm hoping to cause a wee upset.
Could be his game today, the way he's been playing recently.
3 in his last 3, really been his team's.
Be greatly appreciated, guys, if you could press that follow button. I'll thank you for your support. Any support's greatly appreciated. Any feedback you can give me also greatly appreciated. So if you want to stay up to date when I'm next streaming, just hit that follow button on the right hand side,
That's good support play from his teammates.
and you can stay up to date when I'm online.
And this is an opportunity.
That's a poor tackle.
Free kick in an area like
Really
this,
poor
you could be in
tackle.
serious trouble.
God, I hope Rooney doesn't score into me.
Trying his luck.
Right, over the bar.
Quite keep the free kick down. Always difficult from that kind of distance to get it up and
Well,
over
this
the
is going to
wall.
be tricky. Right, let's try and play a patient build-up. Hopefully that works.
That one, but they've kept the ball. Referee says play on. This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play.
Right, switch the play.
He spotted a teammate and
As I say, this is on going on YouTube tomorrow, so if you're enjoying the series, follow Twitch, subscribe to YouTube, follow on Twitter, everything greatly appreciated. And also, you can donate to me on patreon.com.
that looked dangerous until he made the interception.
Passing is absolutely horrible today. Totally horrible.
That's good movement forward here.
And he could get away here.
Oh, he's running through. Ah, there we go.
That for a goal. It's given them and they've had to work very hard to
It was
find a way
bound to
through
happen
this
at one
defence.
point.
But when it came, it was superbly
We
taken.
breezed past Liverpool.
They're absolutely thrilled with the way they've got the lead here.
It was always bound to happen that we'd get beat
Right on the spot to score. That's not the hardest
by
goal he's ever scored.
someone.
He was in the right
I know the game is not over yet. In fact, it's a long way
Expect
from
to
being
win here
over, but
better than the opposition.
it's not a very good start. That's all I'm saying.
There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. Here's a chance. Very
That's,
sharp.
good save by Morris.
Reaction save from close in.
Fantastic save by Morris.
And here is a chance for Everton from a corner.
Put the corner in the
So
middle.
guys, if you are in the stream,
Promising
if you
situation.
can
They could have made more of
let me
that.
know how you found me on Twitch. Was it through my YouTube channel, or was it through Twitch itself? If it's through the YouTube channel,
Here's Rooney.
I'll be so happy if you can become a subscriber to that and stay in touch whenever there's a new video uploaded to that channel. Same with Twitch. Follow I'm on Mixer also if you want to follow me on Mixer, on Twitter as well at High Voltage Gam 1. This Everton team proving very difficult at the moment. It's very hard to break them down. That's off the line. They could be putting an end to our Dream Cup run. I'm hoping it's not the case, but it's certainly looking that way just now.
Where the teams are going to actually use today.
Ivan Miranda's got a wee knock as well. Maybe let him see out the first half to try and run it off. May need to bring him off at half time. A great ball by Hemmings. He's Tav's through. Oh, Tav's shot is blocked. Oh, that would have been fantastic. That would have been a great equaliser.
Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. And shoots.
Oh, they're through it. 2-0.
And it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead.
We're bringing Miranda off.
They've played well to this point.
Alfie Mason can come on.
Sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. We'll see.
That's what I didn't want to happen.
1-0
down. Possible to turn it round.
Special delight at the moment.
2-0 down's a bit of a mountain to climb.
Good forward play from them.
But there's chance here. It's Haaland again. He's through. Oh,
That'll be a corner.
top scorer if
Corner
ever I
played in.
can rely on anyone. It's normally him. It's upset he's not scored there. It's Green. Andre Green again.
Very quickly.
It's a penalty, ref. It is a penalty.
Believe it. It is
Excellent.
A penalty.
Fantastic. Here we go. Let's get this equaliser. Green.
He's done
Yes!
well. He's the specialist.
One back. All of a sudden, it's possible again. All of a sudden, it's possible.
That's a
Get
pretty
in there,
good
Andre, my
with the
son.
pressure off. You could just see he was.
Terrific.
And we came 2-1.
Oh, what do you think? Do you think we can do this, guy?
Rooney. On to the attack now.
Honestly, never. Oh no!
So close.
Brilliant play. Held on to the ball terrifically.
This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play.
Who are we finding? Hemmings has it. Can he find the goal? No, he can't. Right, half time, 2-1 to Everton. It's not the worst result. That goal from the penalty's given us a wee bit of a lifeline, but not much. Crystal Palace beating Man City. So if we can turn this around and win this, it's certainly going to do us massive favour if Man City are going out. Everton just look too strong at the moment. They're looking a lot stronger than Liverpool. They're not making Liverpool's mistake, is what I'll give them. They are not fielding a full second string side. That was Liverpool's problem, and we blew them off the park when they done that. Everton are fielding a really strong side right now. Very saddened to say that, because it's heartbreaking, to be perfectly honest. Heartbreaking. Oh, it's 3-1. I think it's safe to say that our Carabao Cup journey is ending at the quarter-final stage.
And left the goal gaping. Well, it was an easy goal in the end. The kind that you wouldn't
But we're young German attacking midfielder Horn off now.
3-1 the score.
Oh, I've messed that up totally. Totally messed that up.
Moving forward with some danger to
Great
the opposition
challenge.
now they're here. And that, for sure, is a goal kick.
Today doesn't seem my day, to be honest. Poor play all round against Preston in the last game. Not much of a better performance against Everton here right now, but Everton I can maybe forgive a wee bit, because they're obviously a much better side than we are. Even with all my bigger name players. There's Tav's cross. If we can get another one now, all of a sudden we make it very possible again.
He made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception.
But that doesn't seem very likely at the minute.
And he slipped the defender there, Rooney.
It's a good ball in.
Defended well.
He's cleared it away, thankfully.
That's a fine challenge, and he's got the ball.
There's Mason. Coming forward now, here we go.
Taking it away there with a very good tackle.
Morgan's robbed of the ball. Further in, deeper into this match we get, the less and less likely it's going to be that we can mount a comeback. We're going to have a comeback. We need to score, and we need to score very, very soon. Brilliant play by Tav. A great ball to Morgan. Oh, that's a terrific tackle. That is a terrific tackle.
Midfield player who's really been almost a second striker, hasn't he? He's put so much into
Good
the
ball.
attacking side of his play.
Corner.
And no wonder he's a bit tired.
Yes, certainly covered the ground, hasn't he? Getting forward. And
Corner.
that's his trademark, but he's also got back to help those defensive midfielders as well.
Good ball in.
Corner. Cleared away, well away from goal. Here's a chance to whip it in.
It's a good header. It's off the post. Rebound. Side netting.
Close, difficult angle. Maybe did
Oh,
well to
good
get
God
that close.
almighty, that was
Surprised
close.
He actually went for goal there, but in the end, got the keeper a bit
Oh,
wide.
but not close enough.
Well, now they're behind. They've got to try and switch things around.
Not close
And here comes
enough.
the substitution. Gay.
Just realised we're at Goodison Park for this. I thought we were at home, but
The referee's given the free kick.
wee trip by Alfie Mason. Oh, this just isn't going our way at the moment. It is just not going our way at all.
It's a good place to win the ball here.
Coming on strong, looking
If
to
Everton
find
score
their way
again,
through
it's well and truly game over. I think it's already game over, to be honest. I don't see us mounting a comeback now. But as long as this game continues, there is hope. There's always hope
Challenges for the ball.
until that final whistle goes.
Just lent the ball to his mate and got it back again.
I signed Seeger in a freebie as a Bosman ruling.
Morgan stands
To be honest with you, I am not overly convinced. Not overly convinced at all. Everton have got the free kick for that. That is dreadful. Dreadful that Everton have been given a free kick for that. Oh, good header away, Sessegnon. Right, now let's see if we can spark some form of counter. Seeger again. Oh, I'm running into defence every given time. The team's just not fast enough for a counter attack. They're just not fast enough for a counter attack. Right, out to Green. Right. Beat his man, but luckily Tav back in. There's nothing else I could really do with that there.
That's a fine challenge, and he's got the ball.
It's looking highly likely. Not highly likely, it's inevitable now. Our Carabao Cup journey is over for another year, this time at the quarter-final stage. Don't know what that was from Seeger. I tried to play a ball out to Sessegnon, he's just kind of put it a yard in front of him. Tav's header!
That's when you need your front man to be nice and composed and to be
oh, what's it going to take to score? What is it going to take to score? Nope, all over.
3-1 the final score.
So, the cup journey, Carabao Cup at least, over for another year. There's still the FA Cup, so we'll try for the FA Cup. There's still the league, we're still in high up, playoff spots in the league. Hopefully not too far out of touch from the top two, so here's hoping we can catch them and get ourselves into the starry heights of the Premier League. So we're only 3 points off the top two and 5 points off the leaders. So we'll do that, we'll skip the training for just now. Due to go out tonight, so I'm going to need to leave shortly to get ready, but let's play against Brighton. We're sitting in third. The injury there, so it's Miranda, so let's bring Mason on for him. And let's bring Wilson onto the bench. As you can see, I've got a lot of youth players. Trying to centre my team around players from my youth academy. It's so far going very, very well. So, time to play the Brighton game. I'm going into this very cautiously. I'm not expecting much from Brighton whatsoever. I'm not expecting to take any points from this. But we will give it our all. We'll stick with pretty much the same team as we had out for the Everton game. Only change really is Alfie Mason starting instead of Ivan Miranda, but both are real quality youth academy players. Sorry, I was taking a wee drink there.
Who is going to prevail here.
But
The home
here we
team
go.
with its best defensive record in the league.
It's Brighton
Or the top scoring visitors
and Forest
got
Green.
such ammunition in their attack. We're moments away. Join us for the
So here
kickoff.
goes.
And it's live.
A win today puts us level in points with Brighton. And could also narrow the gap between ourselves. In fact, sorry, a lie. A win today will put us above Brighton
Referee here is Tony
in the
Harrington.
table and could put us level in points with second place Burnley.
Referee
So a win at the Amex here today is
on the kickoff.
very, very important.
Brighton will play with these players today. I think that back four is really
And
important for them. They've
as
got
dropper.
to be strong and solid. And
Sorry,
they've got a
proper.
bit of protection, haven't they?
They have. They should have more than enough.
Good
I
wee
mean, they're all good
interception.
defenders in their own rights, but in front of them, they've got players who are going to be working really hard. Whether they can be a
Good ball by
vision,
Hemmings. There's Tav.
Trying to
Oh,
pick
Tav's
up some
dinked it.
interception.
Oh, too high for
good
Haaland.
defensive clearance there.
Now here's a chance to get at the opposition.
Oh, it's Hemmings. Good spin. Oh my God, he's missed. Good save. Already we've started this game better than any of the two that we've just played. So that's a good sign.
Duffy.
That's a very good sign.
Ezekiel Charlotto.
Oh,
Well, all the attention on the away side here because
Slipping it through.
oh, no. Danger. Oh, they've done it already. Their first shot on goal of the whole match and they've scored.
We'll now have to see
Absolutely
whether that will
dreadful
change
defending
the
yet again.
approach to this game.
well, if you keep going in,
I'm not
to
happy about that in the
sort of
slightest.
area, the ball will drop for you.
Not
and it dropped
happy about
perfectly
that
for him.
in the
It's a
slightest.
lesson to anybody enduring a goal drought. Keep getting into the positions in the 18-yard, in the 6-yard box, and you will
The start we
score.
made to the season's probably just been enough to
Got support here.
confirm the fact that we're not getting relegated. Certainly looking that way anyway. Edge of the box is Hemmings.
No scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time.
He's put it straight into the hands of Matthew Ryan.
Here's Brown.
Former Valencia player, of course, Matthew Ryan. The Australian goalkeeper.
Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area.
Great chance.
Oh, that was almost two.
It's a decent effort,
That was
with
almost
plenty of
two.
sting in it. Yeah, not far away. He really did fizz it, didn't he?
Hemmings.
Hemmings looks for Tav.
Well, he's got the ball there in the defensive zone by reading the play very well.
Yep, got all the way.
Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it.
Gross.
Stevens.
Here we go. As we come forward again.
David Kröper.
Good defending from me that time. Now, what can we do here? Mitchell's been allowed to run.
Hemmings.
There's Tav.
Now they've got a chance. In this
Oh,
part
what
of
a
the
ball.
pitch.
There's Haaland. He's edge of the box. He'll shoot. That's terrific. Oh, that's brilliant.
Replay confirming for us here.
Oh,
that
let's just
the
look at that one more
goalkeeper
time.
did get
That
it
is,
up, but not
that's
strong
exceptional.
enough to keep the ball out of his net. Well, he is.
Keeper's got a wee touch on it, but that's still a fantastic goal.
He'll blame himself for that, I think, having got a touch.
So away
One
we go,
each.
1-all. Changed
Maybe
up.
there is an outside chance we can sneak some points off Brighton.
Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack.
That Premier League dream, it could become a reality after all. Ah, horrible. Didn't know I was winning that ball there. Oh, dreadful.
Good vision here.
Oh, the defence is sleeping again.
Gonna try his luck.
Put it over the bar, that's alright.
Pass it into the net. The
Do we make a
pass
change
is
just now?
off target,
Oh,
well off
his
target.
stamina looks way down, doesn't it? So we'll bring Tav off and bring Morgan on.
Injection of fresh enthusiasm from the bench.
So 2 defeats to start this stream off wasn't the way I'd intended it to be. One of those defeats, granted, is to Everton in the Cup, so that can kind of be overlooked a wee bit. They're a better side. For Forest Green to even be in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup is an achievement in itself. Oh, good save. Good wee save. Oh. Not enjoying Brighton come forward here, because every time they come forward they look dangerous.
A timely challenge. Supporting player alongside.
There's another panicky moment. Is that a corner or is that a goal kick? He's giving a corner. I thought it was a corner, but I wasn't sure. Get it away.
Yeah, you can only say it must get better from a quality player. To have this few touches is really unlike him.
At least we're still in the playoff spot here. We're still fighting for automatic promotion and we're almost in January, so at that point of the season you can start to maybe gauge and judge whether or not a team's going to be at that end of the table. So far, I mean, we've only got the 3 league defeats this season. 1 to Burnley, 1 to Bolton, 1 to Preston.
Moving forward with
some big wins along the way. We've beat Ipswich, we've beat Fulham, we've beat Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. Let's him it. Oh. Correct idea to try and play the through ball there. It's just not worked out for us at all. So 1 each at half time against a team down for the Premier Leagues. Nothing to be upset about. Certainly played quite well. Definitely played quite well. It's a great ball! Great chance! Oh, great double save! Oh, I don't know how he's kept that out. That second save is terrific.
Corner played in. Defended well.
I do not know under any circumstances how he's kept that out twice.
I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space.
Not just once, but twice.
Looking for teammates in the middle.
Oh, good save, keeper. Good save, keeper. Here we go again.
That's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he stepped forward for his team there with that equaliser, but his team haven't
Oh,
been, you would say,
if only my keeper could do saves like that. That's blowing my mind. How he's kept that out. Absolutely blowing my mind.
Hemming.
But
They're trying to dispossess him.
good ball out.
Green.
What can we do here? Oh, look at the space he's got to move into. Brighton's defence just kind of parted like the Red Sea there. That's a good ball. Has he done it? Yes, he's done it. 2-1 up. There we go. And that's more like how a team challenging for promotion to the Premier League plays. That is brilliant from Hemmings. Great through ball. The Horn, he's a young German. Terrific finish. Terrific finish. Horn off, Wilson will come on.
Go again, 2-1.
Great finish.
David Prepper.
There's Henry. Put it to bed here, do you think?
Just a
Oh,
mistake,
poor
really.
pass.
Just a mishit pass. David Prepper. Now
Oh,
Brown.
and there's some defending to do. Get it. Come on. Get it away.
to kid the goalkeeper, really. But he played it wide. Activity.
Well, that wasn't fun to watch.
A substitute getting ready to come on.
Oh dear.
Hemmings. Well,
we've came from behind a lot this season.
This match is clearly passed through that.
Quite scary actually how much we've came from behind.
Interrupting the flow of this game.
Yeah, always used
And
to
Erling Haaland, ever since that first video went up on YouTube of him scoring against Leeds, he's just been banging in the goals for fun.
There's good progress with this attack.
Hemmings as well, he just scores for fun as well. Glad he missed that. I thought that was 2 each there. Bring off one of my young fullbacks and bring on another one to replace him.
And here comes a substitution.
I've not really given Kelly that many games. That's only because Mitchell's been in the form of his life at the moment. Second season in the senior team. He was pivotal towards our promotion from League One. He's been pivotal this season so far. There's Hemmings again!
Well, you might wonder now, he might be wondering why he took on that shot.
I thought that was going to hit the target at least, but it's not. It's disappointing, to say the very least.
Because it was a bit ambitious, that.
Still 2-1 up, so as long as we prevent not Bolton, as long as we can prevent Brighton from scoring, we should be good to see this out for 3 points. And vital 3 points in the promotion race. Still only coming up for the halfway point of the season, so still a lot of football to be played, but the higher up that table we can get, the more points we can get early on, the better position we're going to be in come the end of the season. So here's hoping that's exactly what happens right now. Remember guys, if you're enjoying this, if you want to see more, hit that follow button to stay up to date with when I'm streaming. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube, it's youtube.com/High Voltage Gaming, and I'm also on Twitter at HighVoltageGam1. Feedback always appreciated.
He's very confident with the ball at his feet. Put into the middle.
Oh, great save!
He's keeping his team in the match.
I don't know how he's kept that out.
After that, if they end up with him.
Swung in from the corner.
Good header. Oh, he saved it again.
Better save.
Yeah, he couldn't have connected any better with the
Thinking
header.
Matthew Ryan maybe a wee signing possibility here.
That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. They could pose some danger now.
Oh, there's Wilson. Oh, that's a save again by Ryan.
Parry it out.
I don't know how he's managing to keep so many out. But yes, 3 points in the bag.
There is the final whistle. Really bad
Brighton
weather
1,
today.
Forest Green
Really
2.
good game.
Yeah,
Back to
we've
winning
got a
ways
bit of
after that defeat to Preston.
On the, slipping in.
It's focusing on the league now that we're out the Carabao Cup. So here's hope we get a wee promotion season on the books. But it's not entirely important because I'm trying to build this team up slowly. I feel we're doing that quite well.
Blackpool 1,
Couple of weeks off just now, so
Charlton Athletic 1, Fleetwood Town 1.
I'm going to skip training again.
1, Bury 1. Crew Alexandra 1.
I want to get to at least January.
Doncaster Rovers 2.
So I'm going to skip the training today. We're above Brighton. We're 1 behind Burnley. We're 3 behind Forest. So
Plymouth Argyle
we're well and truly in a title fight after 19 games.
Port Vale 2.
And opening up a bit of a gap between ourselves and Reading
Southend
in
United
6th.
2. Barnet 1.
Brentford's going to be tricky.
1.
We're playing Brentford next, so
Swindon Town 1. Portsmouth.
That's going to be a wee tricky tie. Should I stick with the same lineup? Should I make any tweaks to the lineup? That's what I'm contemplating just now. If I'm going to make tweaks, who do I take off? No, we'll stick with the same one. We'll stick with the same lineup just now. It's worked well for us most of the season. As I say, the only one in there that's not a regular starter is Alfie Mason. He's in regular now because Miranda's injured, but with the exception of that, this is the team that's done well for us all season. So we're going to stick with the tried and tested and the trusted.
And we're looking forward to something special today.
Well, I think so, Martin. I hope these two teams won't disappoint us.
So, can we get 2 wins in a row, do you think?
You've got your chance to check on the lineup for the home team.
What do we think?
Well, it's 4-4-2 for them today, but we think the middle four might be a diamond out.
Yeah, and it keeps space for the shots.
Horrible start. Similar to Brighton, the defence is just...
Placed it wide, sadly for him.
Some really good defenders in that back line, but they just seem to keep opening up and letting teams through. Ah, that's a horrible tackle. That is a horrible tackle. Just glad Mason's not injury there. The only other player over 60 that plays well in that position. It's a good chance. It's a tight angle, maybe too tight. I maybe shouldn't have shot for there.
Well, this is where you want to come to see goals.
I should have maybe cut that back across.
Of the players from the home side this season, when they've been playing here at home, they're unstoppable.
Ollie Watkins I've been looking at as well as a potential signing. Not too sure how well he would do in Premier League if we get there, but definitely one to have a serious look at, I think. Own player getting in the way of that. Oh, that's horrible. First time pass. I had more time than I thought there.
Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception.
Right. Let's do it slow and patient. Let's not try the fancy one-touchers unless we can do it and pull it off. Can we? Yes, we can.
For the first goal of the day.
Fantastic.
Highly skilled, very silky, easy on the eye.
1-0.
Could easily go down as one of the team goals of the season.
Excellent chance to
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
leapfrog into the top 2 today. So that was the perfect start that we needed.
A timely challenge.
Brilliant defending. Let's just get it downfield.
And it's Cole.
The defending again from myself is very lacklustre. Need to get that improved. Definitely in January going to be looking to improve that defence. So there's the ball out. This is hopefully turning out to be a great stream after all. I mean, it started poorly with the 2 defeats, but now that we've got that big win against Brighton, leading against Brentford, and I didn't say looking comfortable against Brentford quite yet, but we're definitely looking a lot better than we were against Brighton. It's a poor pass, but Mason's done well to keep it in. Oh, that's brilliant play by Haaland. There's Horn again. That's his second. That's his second. And that is truly fantastic. 2-0 up inside half an hour. That is Premier League quality right there. I thought Haaland was going to get the shot away, but when he didn't, that's an easy follow-up from Stefan Horn. I think he's got about 10 for the season now. Not entirely sure how many. We need to look into that, but he's definitely scored one of the goal of the season contenders against Bolton. You can see that in the Bolton highlights.
There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking
He's
good.
been in a bit of a drought since that Bolton game. That's his first 2 goals since then. He's definitely played a pivotal part of the second half of the League 2 campaign. Consistent performer the whole of League 1. And since Hemmings and Haaland have come in to go up top with him, he's just got better and better. Is it a hat-trick? No, good block. The one thing he's not done for me yet is score a hat-trick, so would love if he could score a hat-trick in this game. I'm of the mind that I don't care who scores my goals, as long as I'm scoring goals and winning games. That's all that matters, and that's all that's going to matter in the hopes of making the Premier League.
Field. Woods.
So here's Brentford. Joe Worrell's been good. I don't think it's even the defence needing strengthened. I think it's I just need to get better at defending. I think that's the problem. It's not my actual defenders. It's just myself being not very good at defending. That's a great ball! Oh, he's saved it. How have you kept it out? Oh, it was Haaland, the Norwegian, that just can't stop scoring as well. It's back. It's Horn. It's a hat-trick. That's his first ever Forest Green hat-trick. And we're going to let this play out because I want to see just how many goals he scored. And it's a cracking strike as well. Cracking strike. It's his third of the day. Absolutely terrific. First hat-trick of his Forest Green career. And it's his eighth goal of the season. He's not scored in any of the cups, so that's his 8th goal of the campaign. Oh, he's a fantastic young player. Fantastic young player. He hit double figures in half a season in League 2. Last year, League 1, a step up, I thought was too much for him at first. Towards the end of the last season, he started scoring and he walked out with 7 goals. This season, he's just an absolute revelation in the Championship. Definitely one that's going to be one of the first names on my team sheet for many seasons to come, hopefully. One I'm looking to hold on to and not sell unless the right offer comes in. So it's just a case now of what would we consider the right offer for him. Considering I got him for free through the scouting network and I promoted him through my youth academy, I'd say anything's a fair price for him, but definitely want over $1 million at least for him. That would give me money to at least get an adequate Championship replacement for him. Ideally, I want enough money to get a Premiership calibre replacement, because we always want to be signing the best players possible for Forest Green. And the best players possible at this level, probably Premiership calibre players, not necessarily European calibre players, but definitely ones that could do a turn for a mid-table Premier League team. So say I'm looking at Ollie Watkins from Brentford, I'm looking at Matthew Ryan from Brighton for goalkeeper position.
It's a big call this for the ref after that earlier booking.
Striker wise, I'm looking at Moussa Dembele. Every year I want to sign at least one new player in every position each season. So I'm looking at Ollie Watkins in midfield, Moussa Dembele up front, Matthew Ryan in goal. I just need a wee defender to look at for next season, and we could be all good to go. Little Premier League adventure.
And Green.
Oh, Corner kick, excellent. Excellent stuff. Right, he's done his job. Thought I'd give him a wee break for the second half, or what's left of it. Will Wilson, product of our youth system. He's already scored once this season. He'll be looking to add to that tally. He's a good wee player as well, Wilson. Similar kind of player to Horn. Very direct. Every time I get the ball, look up, he's running on ahead of the strikers. He's always in space, he's always looking for a pass.
Well, as a forward, you're just looking maybe for that one moment that gets you in the headlines.
Haaland, I have no doubts, is going to step up to the Premier League should we get there, and do it easily. And there is his goal for the day, and it's 4-0. And if there was ever any doubt, that doubt should surely be gone now. It's 4-0 to Rovers. Brentford have just been easy pickings today. That just adds to Haaland's goals, 14 in the league, several in the cup. He's a man on fire just now. We'll give Tav a wee bit longer, that's why I didn't make that change. Give Tav just a wee bit longer. Oh, I've messed up there. Got the interception and then for some reason tried to tackle.
Into the attacking third. Play on, says the referee. Woods. Some options now for the pass.
So this is looking precarious. I know I'm 4-0 up, so don't exactly have to worry much, but clean sheets are always a welcome thing. Good ball. Oh, there's Will Wilson. That's what I mean about being a similar player to Horn. Always in space, always moving ahead. There's Alfie Mason. That's too high though. Oh, it's a corner. Right, now we'll bring Tav off, and we'll bring Morgan on.
Have the quality and the width. That's what this lad brings. You've got a special talent.
It's been a great performance. This
a special showing as he's replaced
one of the better performances of the season.
What he's done, he's hugged the touchline and he's
just the sheer fact of the result.
Created space for teammates inside.
The only other time I've seen us play like this is when we beat Liverpool in the Carabao Cup, but apart from that we've been scraping wins in the league, as you saw against Brighton there. So it's nice to be winning so comfortably in a match that I thought was going to be tricky as well. Absolutely dominated from start to finish, and we've still got 15 minutes of game time left. This FIFA annoys me. It's just like FIFA 17 in a way. Like, you try to clear the ball one way and FIFA just randomly decides to put it in a direction you've not pressed. It does it with throw-ins, it does it with goal kicks, it does it with a lot of things. It's figured that would have been one of the things they would have fixed from last year's edition, but apparently not. That's another good pass. So I was hoping to play on there. That is a foul, but advantage was surely on. Let's make the last change. Let's bring Seeger on for Haaland.
Least of all the player can have any complaints about that.
He's added to his tally. He's 14 league goals.
Fry. This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play.
Oh, there's Wilson. Back to him again. 2 bites at the cherry and he can't put either one of them on target. For a minute there I thought I'd been back in time and thought the commentator had said Okocha there, so I had to take a double check at the name, but it's not. So we're still in present day. Looking very, very good at this.
Oh, that's good defending.
I did promise 4 league games and a cup game, so after this is QPR, that'll be the 4th league game. And we've done Everton as well. So 1 more game to come here today, guys. And I thank you very much for sticking with me for the duration of this. It's Great to have your support. Really great to have your support.
It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking.
This is a comfortable 3 points for us here today
Picking the right pass now as he
at
comes
the
it
new
back.
lawn.
He looked to be maybe too
Very
precise,
comfortable
Alan.
3
Yeah, I think
points.
so. Instead of just getting some power behind it, tried to be a bit too clever from close in.
Very, very comfortable 3 points.
Hemmings. Here's a
Can we
chance
just
to
get one
attack.
more just to really rub salt into the wounds, or are we going to leave it at 4, do you think? We'll leave it at 4.
Referee has ended it here. What a brilliant performance.
Well, he goes across and grabs the match ball from the ref.
Mayer took him off midway through second half, but he's done his job, and he's done it fantastically well. So it's
English Football League Championship.
time to see where that victory against Brentford puts us. Preston have won again against Nottingham Forest, so Preston have beat Forest.
1. Huddersfield Town 1.
Burnley have beat Birmingham, so Burnley go top. We go second.
Sheffield United 2. Middlesbrough 0. Bolton Wanderers 0.
So we're
Millwall
second in the
1,
league. It's for the
Brighton
first
Hove
time this
1.
season that we're second in the league.
Norwich City 0. Crystal Palace 1.
So we're playing Derby next, sorry, not QPR.
Preston North End
So
2.
let's
Oxford United
play the Derby
1.
game.
Ipswich Town 2. Queen's Park Rangers 1.
We'll contemplate
Derby County
playing the
0.
QPR game after that.
Reading 2. Fulham 1.
See where we are time-wise, because as I
Let's
said,
see what
I'm
that means
due to
for
go out
league
tonight.
tables.
A few friends.
Top of the table, we have new leaders in Burnley. With
We'll let
42
Mulgrew and
points.
Accardi leave.
In third, the former leaders, Nottingham Forest.
Miranda's gonna
with
come back in.
41 points. In fourth, Brighton and
for the
Hove
Derby
Albion
game.
with 37 points. In fifth, Queen's Park Rangers with 36
Hate
points.
doing it, but
In
drop
sixth,
Wilson off. And
Reading with 33 points.
I
In
could take
seventh,
Mitchell off and put
Crystal Palace with
Wilson on the
32
bench, but
points. In eighth, climbing
we'll leave it
high
the way it
are
is.
Preston North End with 30 points. Bottom of the
Uh,
table,
and let's
Sheffield United
go ahead and play
14
Derby.
points. And then reading up the table, second bottom moving down are Fulham with 15 points.
Right.
Third bottom rising up the table are Bolton Wanderers
Away to Derby.
with 16 points.
Finally,
Fourth
we are in the
bottom,
top 2.
are Norwich City with 17
First time this season we've been in the
Fifth
top
bottom,
2,
moving down are Oxford United with 17
but we're there, and let's hope we can stay there. We're only one behind Burnley, so this is a title fight, and definitely going to be one of the better title fights that we've ever been involved in.
Well, here he is, the
Won
top
League Two
scorer,
comfortably,
the main feature of our match
pipped
today.
very late into
And
the
it's
season
live.
against Preston last season, and now in the Championship.
Hi there, everyone. Martin Tyler along
This
with you
is
today. Alan Smith alongside me. We've got a game for
very
the
tense at
Championship.
times, very fun other
He likes
times,
to be here.
and most of the time it's rip your hair out material.
Derby County lineup.
Thankfully I don't have much hair to rip out, but if I did, it would be long gone by now. Starting on the front foot is exactly the way I like to start games, especially at this level.
Menace in this attack.
Show your intent, really.
Cross in. Chance for a teammate
Oh,
now.
no. Nah. Messing it up there. My own fault for not having a shot.
Joe Ledley. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. In on the goalkeeper.
Oh, not what we want. That's not what we want at all. No, that's horrible.
Sharp from the off, and what a good goal.
Oh, it's horrible.
He followed his instincts. He followed the play in.
Defending is, I don't know why, but such an issue.
Yeah, lesson for any schoolboy.
Tom Lawrence, that's a man that's close to my heart. I'm an Ipswich fan, so
That has opened the scoring.
That's
1-0 here.
definitely a man close to my heart, so I can't really hate him for scoring into me. Single-handedly saved Ipswich last season,
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement.
and I am part of the
They've got the ball
Mick
into
Must
a good
Go
area.
crowd. Oh,
Surely.
there we go. Yes!
Oh, what a game!
Pretty much almost immediate.
Both sides Really attacking
But we've done it,
better than they're defending.
and we're on level terms.
From the neutral point of view,
And it's
that's
Kane
really
Hemmings again.
exciting. Level again.
Terrific to see Hemmings on the score sheet once again.
Well, the equaliser has happened. Took perhaps the opposition by surprise, but we're level
That's
again.
him on to 13 goals in the league now.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Pierce.
So Derby
There's the interception.
proving a bit more
The attacking third.
troublesome than Brentford, but all in all still not the toughest of opponents. I'm just messing up too frequently,
Manager will know all the scenarios here.
far too
If they,
frequently.
win, obviously that's what he's trying to do, but they could actually go top if other results go their way
Here we
today.
go.
Well, they've been pretty good, haven't they? More than
And
pretty
there's the
good, really.
commentators
Very
cursing
consistent.
FIFA, saying that I could go top today. I know I can go top today if Burnley lose or draw. I need to win to do that,
With this attack.
and all I'm focusing on is winning. I'm not focusing on the fact I could go top of the league. I'd love to go top of the Championship, but at the moment it's all about winning games and getting to that fairy tale story of the Premier League.
Direction of the pass and was able to intervene.
Got the FA Cup still to come as well in January, so hopefully we can go on another wee cup run this season. 2 cup runs in 1 year would be fantastic. Furthest I've been in the FA Cup is the last 16 where I get knocked out by Man City. Hopefully I can go a bit further in it this year.
On the attack here.
Tav. Oh no, that's the wrong place to dummy that ball. Wrong time to dummy it.
Lawrence.
Not at all amused at that. Expect more from Haaland as well. Oh, that's dreadful tackle. Dreadful tackle.
Got the ball. A real chance here. And they get it away.
For some reason he didn't give a free kick. He played advantage to Derby, and they nearly scored from it.
Joe Ledley.
Terrible. Absolutely dreadful. And the tackle itself was horrid.
Now Green.
Right, Miranda. Mitchell. There we go. There's Tav. Session's got a wee injury, so here's hoping he can run that off. He is a pivotal part of this team. Pivotal. Oh, Hemmings is there. Oh, good defending though. Miranda's tripped him.
And now he's going to sort out that earlier incident and put the player who committed the foul.
Yeah, he
So,
doesn't miss much, this ref.
one
He's
each,
eagle-eyed.
and we're heading towards half time here.
He wanted to give the team a chance to move forward, but
This is
always
a
gonna produce
very,
the
very
output.
tight game with Derby here. That's not what I had intended at all there. That is shambolic. Thankfully, I come away unscathed. A good cross-field ball by Tav.
To Green. Dangerous. Hemmings.
Hemmings. Oh, what a pass! Haaland! Oh, he's missed.
Oh, it's
And the
a
stream.
long way away
Oh, I
from
thought the
target.
stream
He
had
was
froze
so
there.
close in.
But Haaland.
Fowler.
I'll
He's,
keep Tav on a
getting
bit
some
longer.
stick off those supporters.
Of all the people you'd expect to put the ball in the back of the net from there, he's the man you want it to fall to, and he somehow put it past the post.
Joe Ledley.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Lawrence.
That's a
Incisive
golden
pass.
chance, a great chance.
Looking good, this move.
Can't believe he's missed that.
He's got it away. Hemming.
Can't believe the ball got through to him from Hemmings in the first place. It didn't. Wasn't that convinced when I'd played the pass with Hemmings that it was actually going to reach.
Real opening now.
Oh, there we go. 2-1 to Derby.
Well, can they defend this lead now?
Horrible defending yet again. Mason's coming on for Miranda.
It is a wonderful goal, Alan.
Well, he could hardly miss that.
May
From
have
the
to
right
start
route. It
Alfie
was a
Mason.
perfect
Mason's doing
delivery.
a lot better. in that role than Ivan Miranda is.
Well, he reached out and got his foot to it.
I think a lot of that was down to the quality of the ball in, but it really
Absolutely.
was a good finish.
Atrocious defending again though.
Half time now.
Half time we go 1-2-1 down.
At the break.
Would not have told you that would be the case
I think that's a good performance, isn't it?
5 minutes ago. Could have been a different story if Haaland hadn't missed a sitter. Burnley are beating Hull, so safe to say they look like they're going to move clear of us at this rate. Can't even keep the ball under control when I get an interception. Right, good little dummy by Mason.
Well, they're in a good position here. Going for goal.
It's a good bit of play! Oh, that is terrific. That is a fantastic finish from Haaland. He's made up for that sitter in the first half. That is truly spectacular. Brilliant stuff. And it's Horn. It's Horn again, this time with the assist. But that's a great strike from Haaland.
It's what they've deserved.
Brilliant goal. Brilliant goal.
Scores are level again. Very tight affair here. Keogh.
Haaland. Both strikers on the score sheet today against Derby.
Coming on strong.
Oh, and that's a penalty to Derby. It's all planned. It's once again Dale. It's the villain in that situation.
Yeah, it was a forward.
Charlie Kelly's going to come on for Ryan Sessegnon.
He's a bit disappointed.
He's not quite recovered from his injury yet.
The manager may be saving him for another day, but also
It's Vidra against Morris.
to get the full appreciation from the fans.
Feeling Vidra's putting this in.
Great penalty.
Yep, 3-1. No, sorry, 3-2 to Derby. It's a cracking game of football, but it's not going the way we want it to. Quite at this point in time.
Well, plenty of goals here today. 3-2.
Oh, it's dreadful to watch. Utterly dread.
Good work, really,
Did I say it was
to
dreadful?
read the
I meant it was
intention of the pass.
utterly.
Here's a chance
We're
to
second
go
in the
down
league. We should
outside of
not
the
be
opposition. The
with Derby
challenge.
County. No. Martin.
Butterfield.
Oh, this is trickier than the Brentford tie.
Into the attacking third.
Thought Brentford was going to be the challenge, but maybe said the challenging match was premature there because Derby are giving us a game.
First man.
Derby look real close to actually being able to take 3 points off us, but there's Haaland again. Oh, it's a save again. Oh, I don't believe this. I don't believe how difficult it is just to beat Derby County.
He's having a ball with the ball, Alan.
Yeah, he's doing all sorts of things with it for his team. He's really an important.
Hemmings, oh, it's a weak shot. That is a poor effort.
It wasn't a difficult one.
Well, here we go again.
Bit of menace in this attack.
Ah, Horn.
He's got the ball away from him
Couldn't
with the
through.
tackle. Thor.
This is becoming frustrating, this game, really.
Lovely incisive pass.
Can't believe it was a stupid error from Dale Fry and a tackle.
Cleared away by
And
the defender.
then apparently my control decided to stop working for a minute there. And resulted in me almost scoring an own goal, so
Now he's looking for support.
great when that happens. No, no. Good save, good save. Last thing we want is it going to 4-2 this late on. At this point in time, I will celebrate a point like I've just won
Has done well to stop that one.
the European Cup. Right. Now we can go forward.
Hemmings. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch.
Haaland to Green.
And Green. taken it
Oh,
well
trying to hold it
under
up.
pressure.
No,
Good
no.
challenge.
Come back. Give me the ball back.
That will end the threat at
No,
least for the
that's
moment.
mine. Surely, no.
Thor.
I want it back. Give me it back.
Return pass.
Give me.
He's
Get
coming
him.
forward
Get him.
with some danger.
Brilliantly done. Brilliantly done.
Hemmings anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene.
Oh, this is dreadful.
It's going to go right to the wire here with this 1-goal lead.
And it is the last
And
game of the stream.
supporters, well, they've upped their game, there's no question about that. Just listen to them.
Yeah, they've been brilliant.
So
But
here's
it's been a
hoping we
close
can
game.
send the stream off in a high.
To nick a goal back.
Now here's a chance to get
It's
at
a
the
5-game
opposition.
stream. We don't want to lose more games than we've won
Lawrence.
on this stream. It's looking likely.
Could whip it in from here.
Derby are
Quick-witted.
both hard to get the ball off of and hard to actually break down defensively as well. Two things that are not a good combination when you're trying to win
Neatly
games of
intercepted.
football in FIFA. And another thing that is not a good combination to have with those two
Looked good there
is
until the
bad passing,
interception.
which I've got right now. See if
He's
young
on the
Mason
move all
can
the
spark
time, makes
anything. Nope.
lots of these interceptions.
Derby's defending's just too good at the moment. Far too good.
Fine save he's made there, and he's not let the ball escape his
Oh,
grasp.
breaking them down's proving a bit of a problem.
The pass not completed really. Could get the ball into the box now. Makes the challenge here. Wonderful chance.
Good
Oh,
save.
well done, the goalkeeper. He's keeping his team in the match.
Oh, he'll be getting some
It's
pats
another
on the back
defeat
off
though.
his teammates after
It
that
is
game
another
last week.
defeat.
And there it is. It is over.
Out of the 5 games that we've done on this stream, it's 3 defeats and 2 wins. One of those defeats coming obviously in the Carabao Cup
The Football
quarterfinals to
Association
Everton.
Challenge Cup. Burton Albion, nil.
Yeah,
Doncaster
Forest
Rovers,
drew,
1. Fleetwood Town,
but they'll
1.
move back above us on
Charlton
points.
Athletic, 0.
Burnley won, so they'll go 4
Mansfield
clear.
Town, 1.
Oh,
Accrington
we were
Rovers,
second
2
for a game.
after extra time.
Second for a game.
English Football League Championship.
Well guys, that's the stream coming to an end.
Bolton
Thank you for
Wanderers,
tuning in.
2, Birmingham City,
And I
1.
shall post this to
Brighton
YouTube
and
tomorrow.
Hove Albion, 2,
And I shall see you
Nottingham
again
Forest,
very
2.
soon.
Burnley 3,
Goodbye.
Hull City